Let's say you've got your open chords and some bar chords down. Great, what's next? How do you take your playing to the next level? Triads are a fantastic way to expand your playing capabilities. Chris Rupp's course takes you through the basics on the commonly used strings for triads, strings 1, 2, and 3, your G, B, and E strings. Let's dive in. All right, we're in the app, so let's find the Triads course. Here it is, going in. Very straightforward course here. It begins logically with what is a triad. So there's actually no Fret Zealot data for this. It's just an explanation by Chris.
So what is a triad? A triad is a 3-note chord that is stacked in thirds. Each triad consists of a root, third, and fifth. So what does that mean? I like to keep things simple and think of a scale like C major.
So Chris is incredibly direct. There's no fluff in his course. So if you're looking for a fast-paced learning technique, this is him. So moving on, let's get into triads and rhythm.
I can play this, I can play this D, or I can play this when I hit that D right there. So if I want to play G to D, I could play like this. Or I could play it up here. Or I could play it up here. There's a G, and go into D. And this is just triads on strings 1, 2, and 3. You can also do them on strings 2.
So I'll back it up there real quick, hopefully catching something. You can see that it's color-coded for your finger positions here. So index, ring finger. I kept wanting to use my middle finger, but obviously ring finger is better. Pinky finger here. There were points where he barred 2 strings with his index finger, and so it's illuminated both in blue. So really cool there to see what he is teaching. So let's go back to the lessons list. You can see that Chris goes through all of the triad types, including how to play them while playing, how to use them while playing lead guitar. So let's try major triads.
Position. So I'm going to do these all out of the key of D just because I like where they're placed on the neck. Of course you want to practice these in all 12 keys, but I'm just going to do all my triads out of the key of D, or basically just with D. Alright, so the first one is going to be a root position triad. So it's going to start with the root on the 3rd string. So we're going to find D on the 3rd string, 7th fret. And it's going to go root, 3rd, and 5th. That happens to be the notes D, F sharp, A. But more importantly, it's 1, 3, 5. It is a root position triad because it starts on 1. The numbers go in order, 1, 3, 5. And this is a D major triad because the root is on a D. If I wanted to play, say, an E, I would just slide up 2 frets. F, G, whatever note that your 3rd finger's on, that's what kind of triad it is. So this is a D major root position triad, 1, 3, 5. It comes from this bar chord right here, if you're familiar with playing it.
So in addition to these explanations, he also goes into the first inversion, second inversion, etc. After learning the triads, you're going to want to use them in chord progressions. Chris has you covered. Let's check out a root position chord progression, since we just learned our root position triad.
So once again, we have D, A, B minor, G.
So in less than 2 minutes, mind you, Chris explains exactly how he created this progression using simple music theory, and that was the end result right there. So that was fast. Let's get back and watch it again.
Because B is right here. So we have B minor, and then the last one is G. We're going to have to go all the way up here to play G on the 3rd string, 12th fret.
Might have went back a little too far.
So once again, we have D,
There we go.
A, B minor, G.
Really cool, all color-coded with your finger positions. So there you have it, a few examples of how this course is laid out. Lightning fast theory, a quick intro to the concepts behind a chord progression, and then an example to practice. Have fun and enjoy taking your guitar playing to the next level.